Sup guys, it's Bakugo here. This part is a pre-record, not pre-record. I recorded after the story that we'll hear in few minutes. I know if I do it a separate video, at least like almost 50 of you will watch it. So I decided to make it in the actual video and for you guys to hear it. So yeah, let's begin. You guys have been spamming to me to do next what if sooner. I love to do that, but I have two reasons to not do. The first one, I have my formation to complete. I just started like yesterday, and I will be doing it like for 2 years. So yeah, it'll be difficult for me to do stories. And second one, I move out with my family to a new apartment. I am not complaining. The new apartment is much larger than the old one. But if you live in my country, you know that when you move an apartment, you will not have Wi-Fi for like 1 year or 2. That's why I'm using data, and for me, I'm broke, so using a high amount of data will cost me a lot. So that's why I cannot upload the videos every day. Hope you understand what I just tell you guys, and let's jump back to the actual video. Peace. Hello there guys, it's Bakugo here, back again another video, and today we are going to do what if Deku was reborn, part 9. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, in the last part, All Might meet White Ninja. Oh my god, that name, why did I think of it? He meet him and they both like create a team. Then after some time passes, Deku gained All Might trust, and the same for Deku. Deku revealed the other world, then his identity, then the both of them Deku visit his master grave, or teacher grave, I want to call it, and Deku receive memorial from the kid that he saved from the bear like 40 years ago. Then Deku and All Might walk to the gate. So let's continue. When All Might and Deku walked from the gate, All Might look left and right and see that almost the same time that they enter the gate, they get out. Then All Might tell him that this time travel is weird. Then Deku tell him, tell me about it. I have a hard time adjusting after spending 2 years in that world. And tell me, I miss being there. That life is much easier for me there. Then All Might tell him, what did you that stay there? Deku tell him, I have to protect my mom and I can't really just move out from this world and let her behind. And if I take her with me, she will be a hard time adjusting there. So I have to sacrifice for her. Then All Might tell him, so what should we do now? Deku tell him, the night is still young, so let's patrol the area, and after that you see what we do. After they patrol the area for most of the night, All Might and Deku meet again and tell him, so what should we do? What should you do next? Deku think a bit and tell him, I think today will be my last day of recovery that the doctor give me, so tomorrow I will be going to middle school again, but I will still patrolling the city at night, so if we meet, that's it. Then All Might tell him, so see you tomorrow. Deku said a nod and tell him, yes, see you tomorrow. But before Deku go, All Might stop him and tell him, you did tell me you are going to UA. Or Deku said, Deku nod. Then All Might tell him, I'm going to be a teacher next year, so when you enter UA, I will be your teacher. Deku smiled and tell him, I hope so, All Might. Then All Might tell him, see you next time, Midoriya. Then Deku stopped him, please call me White Ninja when I'm transformed. I don't really want to put my mom under eyes of media and villains. All Might said, I understand, White Ninja, see you tomorrow. And guys, now time skip to next day. Deku wake up, he put on his clothes and walked to school. And when he arrived to his class, he entered and teacher tell him, who are you? Deku tell him, I'm Izuku Midoriya, I'm back from recovery. The teacher tell him, you're not Izuku, you're much bigger. Then Deku handed him over his new identity, or old, whatever you want to call it. And he tell him, it's really you, what did happen to you? Then Deku tell him, I just unlocked my quirk. And the class just burst in laugh and tell him, you're just kidding, I think you just go to the gym and get this much power. Then one of them tell him, it will be a miracle if you got a quirk. Then Deku smirked and power up his Zeus clock, first level, without any color changing. And everybody was speechless and shocked and tell him, then Deku looked at him and tell him, you have to believe in miracle from now on. Then he powered down. He looked at teacher and tell him, so can I go to my seat? The teacher tell him, go. And now time skip to the end of their day. Deku started getting ready to get up and go home. Then he was stopped by Bakugo and his lackeys. Then Bakugo tell him, you don't think that you just got a quirk, you can think you're better than me, got it? Then Deku looked disappointed and tell him, just move out of the way, Bakugo, just let me go home, I'm tired. Then Bakugo started getting angry and throw like explosion toward Deku. Deku grabbed his hand and forced him toward the wall. And tell Bakugo, just get out of my way, I'm tired, I said. Then he told Bakugo away. Then Bakugo started getting angry and started flying with his explosion toward Deku. He fired up an explosion, Deku dodges, and Bakugo told him, what do you think you're doing? Think you're high and mighty right now after just unlocking just this stupid quirk of yours? You will remember that I will become more famous than All Might and get more money than him. And when Bakugo said that, the staying part of Deku just reacted badly to him. Deku used his sneak technique and just appeared in front of Bakugo, not like behind him like he usually do. He just punched Deku, punched Bakugo in his stomach, just dropping on the ground. Then he lifted him up and looked at him and told him, do you think heroes are all about money? Heroes are all about saving people, you idiot. So next time you think you want to be a hero for making money, just get out of my sight before I do something I'll regret it. Then he tossed Bakugo onto the ground and started walking away. Then the both of them was grabbed by one of their teachers and handed over to the principal office. Then the principal told him, clearly Bakugo attacked Midoriya, so what should we do now? Deku told him, you will do nothing, just let him be. I think after I beat him and let him a piece of my mind, that enough punishment as if. That is if. Then teacher said he's the one got attacked, so I think let take his idea and go. Then Deku got up from the seat and looked at Bakugo and tell him, next time you want to call a hero, think what you were saying first. Heroes want to save people and make the society better, but you want just to make fortune of it. Do you think All Might want just to make fortune or save people? And this just hurt Bakugo when it hurt. Then Deku started walking away. And now time came to the night. Deku was in his white ninja transformation and started looking around. Then All Might showed up and told him, sup white ninja, and he sees that Deku is not feeling right, he's like upset. Then he asked him, what's wrong? Then Deku told him, the guy of my like my childhood friend, I guess if I remember correctly, attacked me. He was like a punk or something like that, and he was taking heroes just want to make money, not saving people, and that just don't work with me, and I did give him a piece of my mind. Then All Might attack him. Deku said no, he attacked me first, but I defend myself. Then All Might said, I think you're good here if you got attacked. Then Deku said, yeah, but I think he was right in this way. Then Deku said, who is right? Deku said, Stain. He said some of heroes were just fake, and now I see he was right. But the way he was treating the symptoms of people being fake heroes was wrong. We have to find him, All Might, and stop him before he does something. The All Might said, I think you will. I think we will. Not think, we will. Don't worry. And from this point on, the relationship between Baku and Deku changed. Not like a lackey and superior, not like they don't like each other. But what Deku said to Baku did really a number on him. He rethink all his action. He became less of a bully, and Deku sees this and got his feeling that I think he got a bit hard on Bakugo. But he said to himself, I think I did right there, because if he didn't go that hard on him, he will not change. And then the summer vacation come out, and Deku and All Might start working more often, even in daylight, because All Might tell Deku why not. And because of that, Deku gained famous to be All Might helper. And Deku All Might team was they stayed together until the UA entrance exam. And the day of entrance exam, Deku was walking toward the UA, and he was met by All Might in his skinny form and tell him, "Sup, Izuku?" Deku looked at him, said, "Sup, All Might?" Then All Might told him, "Call me Toshinori in this form." Okay, Toshinori. Then All Might told him, "So you're going to UA?" No, Deku said, "Yeah." "Mind the company?" "Don't mind if you want," Deku said. Then they walked to UA. When they arrived, All Might walked to this teacher walking path or something like that, and Deku where the examinees were going. And this time, no falling to his face. Deku walked straight in. He was confident he was getting in. And sorry guys, I did mention, when Deku reached level 200, all his senses just got a major buff. He almost see in the dark, hear pretty good, he can sense the vibration on the ground, and he have the best memory ever. Almost the opposite of me. So Deku just aced the theory exam. Now the practical exam. President Mike explained the 0-point robot, the first and third and the fourth, I guess. 1, 2, 3, I guess like that. So Deku is stretching on the gate to beginning, and when President Mike said go, Deku just leap over everyone and just sprint with everything he's got. And everybody sees the Deku's speed. Then Deku start hearing where the 1 point robot is, and he got a bunch of them in mere instant. And all the teachers was in shock to see Deku, except for All Might. He know Deku who he is and how much power he have. Then Deku leap over the building until I think that's enough for 1 point. Let's look for 3rd point robot. He sees left and right, and they see a bunch of them. He, without falling to the ground, he charged lightning in his hand and shoot it. He just spread all over the field and hit all the 3rd point robot that he target. And Deku do like that for the rest of the exam until he hear the 0-point robot coming. And Deku see him and said, "Whoa, this is massive. I think that will be pretty fun to beat him." Then he hear that Oraka is under the rubble. Deku, with that thinking, he jumped toward the robot. He create a spear of lightning, sorry guys, and shoot it toward the 0-point robot. And when the spear hit, the face of the robot was completely disintegrated. The robot stopped in his track. Deku descended toward Oraka and picked the rubble off her. Then President Mike said, "Time is up." Then Oraka thanked Deku for saving her. Deku tell her, "Don't worry, you're welcome." And now time skips a week to Deku receive his invitation to UA. And without me doing the boring detail, let's skip to the first day of Deku UA. Deku wake up and walk to UA and start looking for his 1A class. When he opened the door, he sees Bakugo and Ida arguing about Bakugo feet on the desk. Then Uraka show up behind Deku and tell him, "Thank you for saving me last time. What's your name?" Deku tell him, "I'm Izuku Midoriya, and you?" She tell him, "I'm Uraka Ochaka." Then Ida walk to Deku and tell him, "How did you know that have saving point?" Deku said, "I don't really know, I just see her in danger and jump without thinking to save her." Then Aizawa get in his liver form, what the hell? And tell him, "If you want to make friends, it's not the place here, just go back home. If we want to be heroes, get in your PE uniform and follow me to the outdoor field. We are going to do a test right now, and the one who get last, he will be expelled." And Deku simply just aced all of them, and now it's the throw ball test. Aizawa throw a ball to Bakugo because I want to Bakugo, and tell him throw it with your quirk. I think it got 780 meter, I guess. Then everybody got his turn, and now it's Deku's turn. He grabbed the ball and channel a bit of lightning in it, and use his zero gravity in it. Then he throw it and quickly got to infinity. Then everybody was in shock, and who is this and how did he get this strong? He's just a kid. And Bakugo was completely out of it. He know if he attacked Deku, he will do nothing, but he didn't think he will be this strong. And he just yelled at Deku, "Don't you think you just got better strong than I, that I will give up on beating you? Got it, Deku?" Deku smiled at Bakugo and told him, "I will be waiting for you whenever you want." You want. Now, like, time skip to the next day. Deku here first step, and his familiar first step with it. He knows All Might is coming because he's with his super hearing. Then All Might come to the god and tell him, "I am here to teach you today." Then he tell them they were going to do villain and hero training. Then he showed them their uniforms. Then everybody got their suitcase, but they realized that Deku don't have one. He asked All Might that Deku don't have one. Deku told them, "Don't worry, my quirk have his own suit, so don't worry about me." And the guys tell him, "We can't wait to see it." Then everybody start walking out from the class, and then All Might see Deku tell him, "Hi there, Midoriya." And Deku said, "Hello there, All Might. Oh, what's up?" And the class sees Deku and All Might like have this friendly relationship between them. Then everybody got in their lockers to change, but Deku and All Might walked together to the beta training field, I guess. And then All Might asked Deku, "Where is your training hero uniform? You don't tell me you're going to fight in your ninja uniform." Deku said, "No, I have this, you will see, you will see." Then Deku teleport his armor on him, and All Might see Deku's armor and tell him, "Whoa, what is this? Where did this armor come from?" Then Deku explained, "I have this storage that let me stay anything I want." And you remember Drake? That All Might said, "Yeah, this armor was built from his skill, so it's super durable, like anything in this world durable. Plus, you see this stone in it? They can amplify my power significantly, so I will be more powerful in this armor." Then All Might tell him, "How much stronger you want to get, kid?" Then Deku said, "How much I want," and give him a smirk. Then the class 1A show up, and they see All Might with another one beside them, and they don't want to ask who is this. But everybody start getting ready, and All Might tell him, "I think everyone is here." Then Uraka tell him, "Mr. All Might, Midoriya is not here." Then Deku tell him, "I'm here, don't you see me?" Everybody see that man in the armor, and Deku tell him, "I think of the mask." Then Deku teleport the mask away from the armor and tell him, "What's up, guys?" Then everybody was amazed by Deku armor and tell them, "This is my armor I was talking about earlier, so what do you think?" Then Oraka tell him, it's cool, Midoriya. Then Deku tell him, thank you, Oraka, and this make Oraka blush. Then All Might tell them how we are going to do a villain and hero training, and the team are the same. And this time when Bakugo looked at Deku and tell him, I'm going to beat you, got that, Deku? Deku smirked at Bakugo and tell him, try if you can. Then he put on his mask again. Then Oraka, before that, everybody getting ready for the hero and villain, and before Deku and Oraka get in, All Might looked at Deku and tell him, Midoriya, wait. Deku looked behind him and All Might tell him, go easy on him. Then Deku said, that's the plan, All Might. Then Deku and Oraka walked inside the building. And now in the control room with All Might, Kirishima asked All Might, why did you tell Midoriya to hold back? All Might tell him, I know Midoriya's true strength. When Anai said he almost equal to me is strength. And he can grow even further than that, kid. So your friend Bakugo and Ida, I guess his name, are in big disadvantage against him. Then Kirishima tell him, I know Midoriya is this strong, but that strong that even the #1 hero tell him is almost equal to him. And now let's go back to Deku and Oraka. When Deku and Oraka entered the building, Oraka tell him, what is the story between you and Bakugo? Deku explained they are childhood friends, but when Deku unlocked his quirk when he's 15, Bakugo did react good to him and Deku have to put him in his place. Then Oraka tell him, so you are a late bloomer? Deku said not until yes. Then she asked him, you and All Might know each other? Deku nodded and tell him, sort of. We did, let's say, All Might and I did train sometimes. He was like a teacher to me before we got in UA. Because I got my power in 15, I don't have the full control over it, and I was arrested to help somebody. So All Might teach me how to use it. Then go back to the control room and Kirishima tell him, so you are a teacher before UA? All Might said yes. Then in his head, good thinking, Midoriya. You think quick on your feet, kid. Then Deku and Oraka start walking inside the building. Deku heard footsteps or an explosion coming toward him. Deku tell Oraka to get behind that wall. And the moment she said it, Bakugo burst from the corner. Deku grabbed his hand, threw him to the other side of the alleyway. Then Bakugo tell him, this time we are going to end this right now, get that? Then Deku got into position to fight, and Bakugo charged at him, but he didn't land at least a finger on him. Then Bakugo ready his gauntlet and tell him, if you are a man, catch this, Midoriya, Deku. Then Deku stands still and tell him, shoot it if you can. At the moment Bakugo shoot his grenade attack, Deku vanishes from the cameras and only who is in the control room see him vanish. And Bakugo think that he got a good hit on Deku and throw him outside the building. Then he heard a voice behind him tell him that blast was strong but not strong enough to beat me. Then he grabbed Bakugo's hand, twisted around him and pinned him to the ground. Then Bakugo tell Deku, how did you get behind me? I didn't even see you. Then Deku tell Bakugo, for beating someone, you not only use your strength, you have to use your brain to get out of a situation like this. I just use you to get a smoke stream enough for me to get behind you. Thank you for that. Then Deku not handcuff, just rub behind the thing that All Might give him to get to capture the villain. Then Deku ran toward Oraka and tell her let's go to the bomb. And when they arrive, Ida is more than a villain than Bakugo in this scenario, and he is on guard to anyone get closer to the bomb. Then Oraka tell him, what should we do? Deku tell her, just wait, I'll handle this. Then when Oraka sees Deku, then he vanishes in front of her again. Then Deku appeared behind Ida and cut him off guard and pin him to the ground and tell him, I think I won. Then he wrapped him with the bandage that All Might gave him. Then he touched the bomb, so he confirmed his win. Then after Deku and Oraka get out of the building, they are surrounded by her classmate and tell Deku, how did you do that? Even Oraka is asking him, even Ida. Then Deku explained they have his learned technique to let him just like vanish and appear in mere moment. Then everybody don't understand what Deku's mean. Then much better that and show you than explain. Then Deku vanish and appear just beside them and tell him this is what I mean. And everybody was amazed and shocked to see his Deku technique and tell him, can I know how to a way to use it? Deku said, no, you have super strength to use it, so I don't think that. And when I say everybody is amazed and shocked, Momo is not, because she sees that move before, but she is not sure that Deku is him. I mean White Ninja. He have green hair and green eyes, and White Ninja have blue hair, white hair and white bluish eyes. Then the All Might tell him, okay, next group please. Then everybody walk to command room, and when it's time for Kaminari, Deku sees that Kaminari is using electricity, so he thinks that he can teach him how to use Zeus clock. So after Kaminari do his turn, Deku tell him, Kaminari, how far can you use your power? Kaminari tell him, I can only shoot all around me electricity, that's lightning, that's it. Then Deku tell him, you can't control it or something like that. Kaminari tell him, it will be difficult, I did try it but I don't get it. Then Deku tell him, I can teach you how to use it. Then Kaminari tell him, do you have this electricity power? Deku said, yeah, I have two quirks. One is super strength and the other one, then Deku show me is electricity and form a sword of it. And tell him, I have same power as you. And I have this technique that let me amplify my strength using electricity, so it will be perfect for you. Then Kamen said, really? I can get much stronger? Deku nodded and said, sure you can. If you want me to teach you, I will do it. Kamen said, please do, please. Deku said, okay. Right now, just focus on our test. But can you tell me all about your quirk and your weaknesses? Kaminari explained what is his quirk and his weakness, that if he use all electricity will become dumb. Then Deku said, that will be a bit of trouble. Kaminari said, why? Then Deku tell him that the technique I want to teach you requires that you always release energy or electricity. So we have to get past your weakness and figure out a way to get rid of it. And Kaminari started feeling down. Then Deku tell him, don't worry, I'll figure out a way, just give me some time. Kaminari tell him, thank you Midoriya. Then after the everyone do exam, Deku start looking left and right and he didn't see Bakugo. He asked All Might and tell him, he was just here after your exam. I think he left. But where did he go? Everybody walked to the class and they don't found Bakugo bag. Did he ditch school? Kirishima said. Then Ida said it distressful to a hero to leave school like that. Then Deku spent his day in school. After he get out, he quickly ran toward where Bakugo lives, and he knocked the door. His mom opened up and tell him, who are you? Then Midoriya tell him, Aunt Mitsuki is me, Izuku. I'm here to see Bakugo. Gotcha. Then tell him, oh Izuku, you surely are grown. 1 second, I will call him. Then she yelled at Bakugo to get down. Then Bakugo get out angry and tell him, what do you want, old hag? Then he see Bakugo and tell him, what are you doing here? Deku look at Bakugo and tell him, why did you ditch school? Bakugo tell him, I didn't ditch school, I just quit. Deku said, what? Even his mom is shocked. Then Bakugo, I don't want to be your lackey, got it? Then Deku tell him, put on your clothes and meet me outside right now, or I will get you right now, got that? Bakugo put on some some shoes and walked outside. Deku walked to the alleyway and tell him, follow me. When Bakugo got close to the alleyway, Deku grabbed Bakugo by his shirt, and Deku opened up a portal, throwing Bakugo inside the portal, and Deku jumped behind him. When Bakugo get slammed on the ground in the other face of the portal, Deku jumped from the portal, and Bakugo told him, "What the hell you're doing?" Then Deku tell Bakugo that we are going to start this right now. Gotta get in a fight position before you die, and give him that dead look that he is serious. Bakugo got in his fighting position and fight Deku with all his might. Each time Bakugo misses, they said, damn it, why I cannot hit you?" Then he power up his most powerful blast in his hand and shoot it. "Take this!" And for Deku to prove Bakugo is far weaker than him, he think the blast, and the moment the dust settle or the smoke, Bakugo sees Deku standing there, but he is different. He's buffer and his hair is white and his eyes are white bluish color. Then Bakugo tell him, "Who are you? What did you do to Deku?" Then Deku said, I'm same Izuku, but I did change the last year." Then Bakugo tell him, "That doesn't change anything. You stare at Deku." Then he charged at him and start firing off, but this time Deku just tanking them, and Bakugo blast and almost not even exist for him. Soon the yell of Bakugo turned to tears of despair. Then he dropped to the ground exhausted and telling him, "Why I cannot beat you? Why?" Then Deku said, "Now do you feel how desperate I was when you were bullying me all these years?" Then Bakugo said, "Damn it, I'm sorry, got it. Do you hear me? I'm sorry, Midori, I was hurting you this long. My ego got the better of me all these years. But when you beat me in the middle school and give me that piece of your mind, I did see the world in different way. I'm sorry." Then Deku extended his hand and tell him, that one. This is what I want to hear." Bakugo grabbed Deku's hand and Deku lifted him up. Then Bakugo asked him, "How did you get this strong?" Deku said, "Remember that day you tell me go die and maybe you will have a quirk in your next life?" Bakugo said, "Yeah." Deku said, "I think you're right when you said that. The day you said that, I was attacked by Slash Vein, I got killed, I died." Then Bakugo said, "But you're alive." Deku said, let me continue. After the villain choked me to death, I was like getting my soul ripped after me to be reborn in another world. And I was hearing that voice that let me all my power that I will have. But I was too stubborn to die. So I used my power and revived myself in that world." Then Bakugo said, "That world? What do you mean?" Then Deku said, "Look around you. Do you think we are still in Tokyo? Not Tokyo. In Japan?" Then Bakugo looked left and right and said, "Where are we?" Deku said, "This is the power I get. I can open a portal between worlds, and I did train here for 2 years." The Bakugo said, 2 years? But you are just gone for 2 months. Deku said, "Yeah. In this world, 1 year is only 24 hours in our world. So I trained for 2 years straight in this world and get a lot stronger than anything I can." And just for us to be strict, Deku showed Bakugo all his power that he have, and Bakugo just gave up. He said, "I'm never going to beat you." Deku said, "I think you're right, you're never going to beat me, but you can get far stronger. Just accept yourself as it is. Get stronger, that's it. Like I did." Then Bakugo told Deku, "What did you do it for me?" Deku said, "After I give you a piece of my mind, like you said, I did realize that your action has changed. You become more gentle, and I know you want to be a hero. Even you are not just a smart ass and a punk. You just want to be a hero, and this is just noble for me. So don't just quit because you lose one. Learn from it and get much stronger. And don't you think that I have it easy in this world? I have the best. I have I did get beaten a lot in this world. So don't you think I have got it easy on me?" Then Deku said, "You are up for training right now?" Bakugo tell him, I'm exhausted. Then Deku put his hand on Bakugo and Bakugo feel like all his tired and wounds are healed. Then Deku tell him, are you ready right now? Bakugo said, smile at Deku and tell him, yes. Then they continue trying for hours until Bakugo just gave up. Then Deku patch up Bakugo one last time and tell him, let's go home. When they walk up from the gate, Deku drop Bakugo off to his house, and before Bakugo get in, Deku tell him, see you tomorrow, Kachan. Bakugo said, yeah, see you tomorrow. And guys, that's it for this part. Hope you enjoy it, and see ya.